So this afternoon we're going to have a bit of a gander at the antenna mount that I prefer and would recommend to people. Now, I just finished doing a video on the install and all that, and I thought it was absolutely shit, and you guys don't need to see that, to be honest. So I'll just walk you through some of the components. You can see up here, I've got my antenna. Now, it does start on the boot lip here. She's a Super Gainer SG7500 from Diamond, and then we've got actually my $39 antenna mount. Now, I ended up on this one because what I really wanted was the Diamond K600, which was actually going to mount up along here. Most of my other mounting options, due to this tight tolerance here, I couldn't run without rubbing bits and pieces of the paintwork off, which will then cause rust. So I ended up on this mount just here. Now, it's a pretty versatile little mount, so just clamps on over the bottom here using 4 grub screws and a piece of metal in between. It's got a bit of rubber in between here and the bodywork as well, so I don't have to worry about it rubbing through causing rust. You've got your side-to-side adjustment here and your up and down, so in my configuration I can have it on a right angle, whereas if I was mounting up along the side here, I could have it standing straight up. But this is where I like it, because the clearance along here, well, I'm not sure if he's going to see it, but I had tested it, but it was starting to scratch the paintwork, which means after time of opening and closing of the boot, you would have worn off some paint, exposed some bare metal, rust, unhappy times. So, as I said, I ended up getting it off eBay for $39. It was a bit of a gamble, but yeah, 4th time lucky, because this is the old mount off my previous daily driver. I didn't really care much about it, so I was happy to drill straight into the panel work and mount it. So it actually screwed on through there as opposed to down there. Being a hatchback, it was up the top, so antenna started at roof height, so she was quite tall, and that'll be the old antenna in all its damaged glory sitting down there. The cable I've got coming down, because she's nice and thin down there, which means it's going to sit up along this rubber seal quite well. It was a mistake purchase probably about a year ago. The M410R, so it's about 4 meters in length. It's got that joint in there, which you can see on the picture here, so a meter of that, and then up 3 meters of this. I've got to disconnect that, run a longer cable, but it'll do. It's nice and tidy. I'll finish off doing that one there. It's good to have mistake purchases sometimes, so there you go. I did buy another Z bracket to see if I can get through the front, the bonnet area or the boot, and I didn't like the options really. I didn't have that much of a mounting surface. I didn't want to drill through panel work, so probably end up using that in a year on something else, just like I did with that cable, but saved nonetheless. This is, well, after I tried to buy 2 Diamond K600s, they're being out of stock everywhere. I did start hitting up eBay looking for bits and pieces. This was the 3rd purchase after 2 failed attempts, or 2 or 3 failed attempts, I don't know. Nobody had stock, so I moved on. This was the next one here. Got a bit of a curve to it. Much, much larger mount compared to the other one there. And it has that lip just down there. Didn't work any which way I was going to do it. Basically, if I was to use it, it was going to be used on the side, so it would have started rubbing on paintwork, and same with that piece there, even though there is a bit of rubber down there. So that was another failed one, and then, yeah, as you just saw at the start of the video, we ended up with this, what is it, Benelec, whatever. I posted a link to it. It's $39. You can probably get it cheaper from eBay, but got it from Australia, so I didn't have to wait 10 years to get it in the post. Yeah, now it's just a case of actually finishing running the cable, so I can actually use the radio in the car again. I've only had this car for probably about a month or so. After getting rid of my other daily driver due to it being too small, but under here I've got my Anytone radio. It's a UHF VHF radio, dual channel. So That'll be the handpiece there. No display on the handpiece. No speaker in the handpiece either. I've actually got console apart because I'll be mounting the speaker down there for it, because having the speaker up in there, I'm not going to hear anything really. So I end up running underneath there. I have the model number down below for this, but it's programmed for, well, I've programmed it for 80 channels plus all the local emergency services. So that covers police, ambulance, fireys, from, I don't know, south, or from where I am, south 3 hours as well. So I've got a pretty good coverage. But the Firecom station covers me for about 4 hours south, 5 hours south, somewhere around there. Nothing too north, nothing too west really, because that covers my frequency really. Before you jump on the bandwagon and say it's all digital encrypted, well, not where I am. It's not. It's still analog. Same with the place where I came from beforehand, was analog. I'm just lucky like that. But if you want to have a bit of a squizzy into this system and a bit of a talk about it, let me know, because after I finish wiring up the antenna, it means I can actually put power to this, because as you know, you don't run radios without antennas, or you're going to cause a bit of drama. So yeah, we can have a bit of a look into that in the programming side if you like, because for me it was all trial and error. I didn't have the slightest idea what I was doing, and I winged it because I didn't have a set of instructions, because it's Chinese copy radio, not like your Bayo things, which, believe it or not, I've actually got sitting down here. Hey, it's cheap, it's easy, it does the job. I'm not expecting great results from it. But this, on the other hand, no, it's not your name brand, but it does the job significantly better than your Baofeng with an external antenna, because I get a lot of crossover chatter on that one, whereas this one, I'm pretty well close. I get a tiny bit of crossover. Yeah, I'm rambling on about a bloody radio we're not even talking about in the video. So, yeah, if you want to hear about the radio, let me know, and after I finish wiring it up, we'll get into it a bit more, eh?